Nvidia stock has taken on some losses since reaching on its all-time high of $153 a share in early January. It's down 26% from that point roughly, but next week could bring a positive catalyst for Nvidia stock. The company is set to hold its annual 2025 GTC AI conference with CEO Jensen Huang's keynote coming Tuesday, March 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Here with more on what to expect from the company, we've got Yahoo Finance tech editor Dan Howley. Dan, what are the big three things to watch here?
Yeah, Brad, this is obviously a huge event for NVIDIA. It's their biggest conference of the year, despite them just having a huge keynote at CES. The big three things to watch are, number one, Jensen Huang's keynote. He's going to kick that off on March 18th. That's Tuesday. And that should give us a sense of what NVIDIA is looking forward to in the year to come. Now, the other thing to look for, part of his speech, is going to be their next generation GPUs. Right now, Blackwell is their main GPU, but they're expected to announce something called Blackwell Ultra, which would be the kind of second generation of Blackwell. They do this with their GPUs. They have a major platform change and then an upgrade to that platform. We're also expected to hear about the coming generation, the generation after Blackwell, and that's supposed to be Vera Rubin, and it's named after the astronomer Vera Rubin. Vera would be the CPU, Rubin would be the GPU, the combination would then be the super chip, similar to how we have the Grace Blackwell super chip. It combines the CPU and GPU into one platform. And then in addition to that, we're looking for announcements related to quantum computing, as well as humanoid robotics or robotics more generally. Quantum computing has gotten a lot of play recently because of announcements from the likes of Google, Microsoft, and Amazon rolling out their own chips. Don't sleep on IBM, which has been in the space for quite some time. Intel also in there. Jensen Huang had raised some eyebrows, saying that he doesn't expect there to be a practical quantum computer from between 10, 20 years around there. That had a lot of people on Wall Street questioning whether they should be investing in quantum stocks. And then we had Sundar Pichai come out and say, 5 to 10 years, it'll be here. So nobody really knows. That's the long and short of it. Experts I spoke to said it really is still up in the air when we'll get a practical quantum computer. But previous GTCs have seen huge announcements. As I said, we had the Blackwell chip debut last year at GTC. Obviously, that's the big chip that everybody talks about when they talk about NVIDIA right now. Jensen Huang had also discussed a ChatGPT moment for robotics coming. That was in a prior GTC. And then he's also had some self-driving car demonstrations in the past. NVIDIA has an automotive arm. They work with different automakers to build out the systems that run self-driving cars. And so you can expect to hear a lot of that. But I think really the main kind of announcements from the show will be around those new chips. A lot of people will be wondering, when do they ramp up? When do they start getting into consumers' hands? And when does that kind of revenue start to show up on the revenue sheets?
Yeah. Dan Howley, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. And be sure to tune in to Yahoo Finance at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, March 18th. We'll be covering all of the announcements coming out of NVIDIA GTC.